Well, property taxes have been top of mind for some top lawmakers this legislative session, with plans to reduce and even eliminate property taxes. I'm Maya Sargent in Northwest Tallahassee, finding out how homeowners feel about this proposal and how it could impact our local community. Governor Ron DeSantis has been pushing for a property tax reduction or elimination this legislative session.
We need a Florida first tax package that will reduce the number one tax that is hurting Floridians, which is property tax.
David West has owned houses in Florida since 1991. When faced with the prospect of there being a complete elimination of property taxes, what are your first thoughts?
As someone who is rapidly approaching retirement, I would love not to have that hanging over my head, but I don't think it's realistic.
Why do you not think that?
Because right now it seems like we'd have to replace it with either an income tax or an increase in sales tax.
However, West says it's frustrating that property tax is currently determined on the value of your home.
What I would like to see is that a property tax is determined based on the purchase price of your home when you purchased it, and it remains the same.
I sat down with the Leon County property appraiser to discuss what an elimination of property taxes would look like for the county.
Local government will not be able to provide services. So either they stop providing services or they find some other means to get money. And that means you're going to shift that tax burden.
If you look at this graph, property taxes currently fund 57.8% of the county's budget. Dr. Akin Akinyemi says property taxes currently fund things like roads, public safety, and libraries.
I'm for lowering people's tax obligation, but I want to look for a more reasonable and just way to do it. The state will find some other supplemental way, I'm sure, to plug the gap.
Akinyemi says they could supplement it with an increase in sales tax. The property appraiser tells me any changes made to property taxes would have to be decided by voters by placing it on the ballot in 2026. That's where a supermajority of 60% would be needed to pass anything. In Northwest Tallahassee, Maya Sargent, ABC 27.